Mic check. Hello. It looks like the mic's working, so hopefully it is. Looks like my Twitch might be having some issues today. Not sure. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Justin. Justin. Let's start off with some cute cat. Tristan. Aw, baby boy. Yeah. It's so fluffy. It's so vicious. All right, I'll bring you out again later. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing here. Let me. There we go. All right, so today, like the title says, it's a speed run. I am going to try and finish a few paintings that what's it called? Um, that I kept putting off and I always meant to finish but didn't get around to. So today I'm going to try and finish them all at once. Will I succeed? I don't know. Will my camera stop going crazy? That I also don't know. Uh, Maybe it'll work now. That's funny. And all this stuff is so touchy and buggy, it's ridiculous. All right. I'm actually not going to be working on this painting right now. I'm so tired of this painting right now. I'm going to leave it for later as a maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't. So I'm going to put this away over here. And let's see if I can finish this one, which should have been done a long, long time ago. The face tracking is questionable, we'll say that. There we go. I try to reuse gloves, but at a certain point they get too grungy. It's not worth it. Hey Cody, good to see you. Cody says, hey Leod, excited to see some of these finished up. Don Lee, hey Don Lee, good to see you too. Finishing stream hype. Yeah, let's hope. My goal is to try and do, I'm hoping 2 to 3 paintings, because they should be close to done. But we'll see. We'll see. That might be ambitious, but you know, give it a try. Just going to get my palette out. And then I realized I have to put my hair up because I left it down. I really don't want my hair getting in the paint, you know? I feel like that would not be great. Hey, Don Lee's now on this, switched over to Twitch. All right. Is the stream okay on Twitch, by the way? I was trying to watch it and it didn't seem like it was working very well. Hopefully the quality is good on both. Yeah. The thing is, so far I've been able to guarantee good quality on, well, not guarantee, but because I've had some issues. But when everything's working, I can guarantee good quality on YouTube. Twitch is a little more finicky. It's like maybe I'm streaming at 2K, maybe 720p. Only Twitch knows. So I haven't exactly loved that thing. How's everyone doing this weekend? Everyone's having a good weekend. Don Lee, I saw you are moving forward with your merch for your holiday stuff. That's cool. It's still only at 720p. Not sure what the deal is. I don't know because I'm pushing out 2K you know for for Twitch and YouTube. Actually, YouTube, I'm going to be bumping it up to 4K in the near future. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but you know, yeah, this painting's got to be dry by now. Let's do some oiling out. Oh, Cody, I was talking recently, and you came up. Um, because of your school. We need to actually talk seriously about doing a workshop. By the way, I want to arrange something with you. For those who don't know, Cody actually has an art school in Colorado. Oh my God, I can never remember the name. It's Eagle. No, wait, is it no? God damn it. My brain cannot remember the name though. Donley is saying, "Oh yeah, full speed ahead. Thanks for the feedback on your color question." Yeah, absolutely, Donley. By the way, you're welcome to throw it in chat. A link in chat for your stuff. Cody says, "Yeah, man, we can do a Discord voice chat or something whenever you want." Sparrow Art Center. Sparrow. I knew it was a bird. I'm getting there one day. One day, man. It's my brain. It's so dumb sometimes. Sparrow. Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. We can do a chat of and talk about it. I'd love to. All right, let's see. Let's do some quick evaluation on this piece. Wow, my voice is dying right now. Excuse me for a second. Oh, my voice. I don't know what's going on there. And yeah, speaking of schools, so Cody's. I've never been to his school. I have no way of knowing. But I've talked to him about art, and I've talked to him about his approach on art and teaching and everything. And just based off of those things alone and the quality of his art, I can 100% just recommend Sparrow Art Center. If you're in Colorado, check it out. Cody, do you have any online classes as well? Is that something you're doing? And also, while I'm promoting people, Don Lee is a streamer on YouTube, Twitch. Sorry, not YouTube, Twitch. A lot of fun. He does a lot of really fun streams. Highly recommend, joining his streams, joining his Discord, all of that stuff. All right. Just doing some evaluation here to see what needs to be addressed. All right. Think I got it. I'm going to try and zoom in for most of this. But if I lose track of my spot, feel free to yell at me in stream. And by yell at me, I mean type, because that's about all you can do. Hey Donley, I'm happy to promote people I like. I worry, or not worry, but my assumption is that my promotion doesn't do much because I don't have much of a following yet. But maybe someone will watch the VOD or something. I don't know. You can always hope. Yeah, funny. Thanks, Leah. You're too kind. Cody is saying, I have a portrait painting series of videos that I'm pretty much just giving away at this point. That's awesome. And you do some private lessons online, but no online classes for now. Okay, so where can they find those portrait painting videos? And thanks for yelling at me, Donley. I appreciate it. Camera. They would have to just ask you directly and you'd email it to them. Very unprofessional, which is why they didn't sell very well. Fair enough. If you might want to, um, I don't know, put them online or something. Just my thought process on it. I don't know who you use, if you have a website or what. I've been looking into websites recently, and I don't know. It's what's it called? I use Squarespace at the moment, but I am thinking of switching over to Fazo, I think it is pronounced. I don't remember. They're more fine art related, and they have a system for selling. The reason I mentioned it is they have a system for selling like DVDs or courses and stuff like that built in, and you have to pay for it a bit, but yeah. They're also the ones who host the what is it called? The Boulder Brush competition, which I have entered a couple times, but I really need to, make a point of entering that more often. Anyone watching Boulder Brush, they have a free, like they have it's like an art competition once a month, and you can enter. You get one entry for free. So the thing is, they were online when you made them, though, and the school I used to work at. You have a new website, but I thought about putting them there. Yeah, they have the name of the old school all over them, so you didn't advertise Sparrow at all. Ah, I see. Um, do you want some help with editing that, by the way? I might be able to help with some basic video editing stuff. I've been working on editing some videos, figuring out how to do stuff for YouTube and so on. And I think I've actually come across a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Um, a gap in the knowledge on for many people online, um, especially for artists. So I actually think I'm gonna I'm thinking I'm gonna try and bang out a video this whole like sometime, you know, in the next week or two on how to do this particular video editing aspect, because I feel like no one's actually kind of touched on it. That might be cool, just making a new intro on them or something so they don't say the name of the older school. Yeah, I mean it depends it depends what's there, right? But it can be dubbed over or re-recorded, or you can block out the name if it's on there, whatever. I don't know. Just yeah, totally doable. Love the way you've gotten the light to sculpt your subject. Aw, thanks, man. Thanks, Donley. I appreciate that. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to make like good time-lapse videos and stuff for painting, and um, all the answers I've found have been very problematic. So, like I said, I think I'm going to be making a video this, you know, soon if I can, just to kind of go over what I learned recently. Hopefully, it'll be helpful for somebody. But yeah, I'm not a like video editing expert, but I kind of, for very basic stuff, I'm like slowly teaching myself how to do everything. I actually might figure out. It's funny because sometimes the things I try and figure out, I end up learning something I didn't intend to learn necessarily. Um, like how I was trying to find a way of tracking my hand and instead figured out how to do like facial tracking on OBS. Um, so I yeah, I think I may have learned how to make stingers for OBS or like transitions. Basic ones. I'm not good at it or anything, but yeah, it's just funny. That wasn't my intention to like figure out how to do that stuff, but yeah. Don Lee, one of the paintings I'm planning on trying to finish is the Bride of Frankenstein one, by the way. I know you like uh that one or that subject, so yeah, just thought I'd mention it. But yeah, all of these paintings that I'm trying to finish today, there's not like a ton left to do on them. It's it's really an issue of time. Like I stream, I work full time, um, and I have other things in life going on, and obviously no one just works and that's it. But so I just haven't had the time to like properly, get through these paintings. Yeah, that's about it, really. It's not. So I'm hoping that today I can just kind of blast through them, but it's tough because a lot of times at this stage it's just very slow, steady, like little stuff. Oh, excuse me, allergies are killing me as well. And the painting I was working on before this one, the one I've been working on recently, is taken way longer than it quote unquote should, which is such a stupid thing to say because I don't know how long a painting should or shouldn't take. There's no real metric for that, but it feels like it's taken way longer. And part of the reason is because I mostly only painted on it while streaming. But it's not just the streaming, it's also the time. Like I often am painting after work, after a bunch of stuff, while, kind of fitting it in like between deadlines. So I'm a little tired and so on. And so just not nearly as productive as I'd like to be. It's kind of messed up too. I used to be a lot faster, but as I'm pushing myself in my painting, I've slowed down a lot because uh, it's harder to push yourself. So So yeah, I'm slower. Painting after a long day of work always feels less productive. Absolutely. And doing it while streaming is double so. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy streaming. I like connecting with people about this stuff, but man, it is exhausting, you know. So yeah. But yeah, I have a painting that I like a lot. I did it in like 6 hours. It's a tiny self-portrait. But I like banged that sucker out. But now it's really hard for me to do that. And I think part of it is because of all the experimentation I've been doing. I am less sure of my steps from one stage to another. That's not to say that I don't know how I'm getting there. There's just a lot of like there's just a lot more back and forth of kind of meandering to that spot. And I do think that some of that meandering actually is what produces the look that I get. So I'm not complaining, just stating. The thing is, a lot of times if I were going to be painting after work, you know, what I'd do is I'd get off of work, I'd take a break, I'd, you know, eat something, maybe go nap, and then I'd, you know, start painting like late into the night. Only problem with that is that I don't think anyone's going to be awake for if I were to stream it. So what I do instead is I work and then as soon as I get off of work, I set up the stream and then start streaming. So there's no break, there's nothing. It's just like an immediate, like right after, start going. And that I think also contributes to it in a negative way. Oh, Cody, I have a question for you if you're still around. Um, do you varnish with Gamvar by any chance? Uh, Donley says making food. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. Hey, no worries, Donley. You're all good. Enjoy your food. You do? Okay, Cody. I do as well, and I've run into an issue. I've run into this issue before, but this time uh it's more problematic for different reasons. Um, I'm sure you've run into this. Have you run into beading, like it beads up and doesn't cover an area? Yeah, that means the painting surface is closed. There's a simple fix, but you have to keep an eye on the varnish when it's wet to do it. Is it that you just have to wait for it to tack up and then you brush it out as it's tacky? Is that the solution? Because that's what I tried to do last time, but I don't think I waited long enough. I'll be honest. I think I set it down while it was still tacky, or wasn't tacky enough. No, if you see it start to rest in an area, you have to gently scrub that area with solvent to open the surface. Then respread the varnish over that. Oh, okay. So just take some solvent and scrub that particular area a little bit. Okay. I can do that. It's actually really easy because now it's dry. Now that it's dry, I know exactly the area, so I can just take some solvent, scrub those areas, and then slap on some more varnish. Very gently. Okay, fair enough. I would think the varnish wouldn't be able to really hurt the painting at this stage. If you start picking up paint, you know you went a little too far. Solvent just opens up it microscopic pores in the paint. Yeah, I get that. I'll see if I can find a. It's a solvent that hurts the paint, not the varnish. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just surprised that the solvent can hurt the paint at this stage. I guess it's not fully cured. It's in like it hasn't been a couple years. So it's not fully cured. Yeah. Elijah says solvents are very hurtful, harmful to humans and paint. Yeah. Kelly. Okay, Kelly. Sorry. Um, my brain is bad with names, so I apologize. Yeah, I know solvents aren't good. I don't use solvents in my painting. Um, but we're talking, for varnishing. How's it going? Going good. How about you? How you doing? Today I am trying to finish the speed run, so I'm trying to finish multiple paintings today. These are all paintings that I've done on stream. I don't get enough time off a stream to paint, so I haven't had the time to finish them. So I'm trying to do that now. Good, good. Glad you're doing good. Painting is looking awesome. Thank you so much. Get the details, boy. Yeah. Well, now that I have the zoom in thing set up, I feel so much more comfortable doing details on stream too. That was a big thing. I felt very uncomfortable about it earlier. That's not an experience at first character death. Um, oh, did you play D&D before? Oh, sorry, I missed the first message. Um, I have played a form of D&D, never D&D proper, and I've never had a character die. That must be tough. That must be tough. Yeah, the D&D, the role playing we played, we used different systems, and we never, like I said, none of the characters actually ended up dying. Me and my friends, we played like, I'm trying to remember, we used I think it was called the Hero system. That was what we had access to at the time. And we played like a bunch of different campaigns that we made up. So we kept switching genres. I mean, we would go from like we did fantasy, we did cyberpunk, we did superheroes. We bounced all over the place. It was fun. Gotta run, Cody. All right, no problem. Have a good one. Your poor little ice sorcerer would almost die most sessions. But he finally got his head chopped off. Oh my God, that's gotta be rough. Yeah, I would think that you'd get attached to the character, so I can see it being you know, really rough to lose a character. Cyberpunk and superheroes sounds fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Cyberpunk is it's difficult to do because of the like computer hacking aspect of things. Also, anytime you have your characters that are doing things that you can do in role playing, but that you're not specifically good at, it's always difficult too. Um, these games can be very challenging, but very, very rewarding too. I think personally, when we played superheroes was my favorite. I was really into comics at the time. Um, and I was more versed in it, so it was a lot easier for me to like manage. Also, I was the DM for that campaign, and so I started like I actually wrote out I actually wrote out a kind of overview of like the multiple sessions that was going to be like the overarching story, and then each session was like individual, but they were going to all tie back together eventually. We never quite made it to the end, though. Unfortunately, the group kind of disbanded. Playing as an adult is really hard. I've tried to join a few groups, and it's never really worked out. Sounds really cool, though. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. So, what's your new character going to be? Do you know? You're thinking your new character will be an elf wizard. That's cool. Okay, so before you decide on that, here's a question for you. Can your new character be the reanimated corpse of your old character? You'll post what she looks like too. Awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. I feel like if I were playing D&D, that's what I would want to do. If my character got killed, I would then make my new character the reanimated corpse of my old character. um, but like a different personality and just be all really messed up. You think you could play an undead person? Maybe a necromancer? Uh, but I'm just not. LOL, that's funny. Donnelly says that'd be wild if your new character could be the necromancer and bring your old character back to fight for you. Yeah. I don't know. I might even go like I might even try and make it even more messed up. Like make it like some kind of undead parasite that took over the body, or something. What's the name of the movie you're painting a poster for? Uh, and who else is in it other than Zac Efron? Yeah. No, this is one of those found photography photos. But yeah, that's funny. Did I pick up Lies of P? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. It's a really fun game. I already, sorry, I thought I told you about this. I already beat it. I'm on my third playthrough. I'm just trying to get 100% um, everything. But yeah, I played it. I beat it. It's a fun game. You posted them? Awesome. Kelly, I will take a look at it in just a couple minutes. If you don't mind. I want to just, focus for a minute. But I do need to take a break, like a, stretch break in a couple minutes. So what game you playing? Oh, I was playing, or I am playing, Lies of P. Um, it's a Souls-like game. Um, it's stretches are good. Nice, got to do that too. Yeah, yeah. Lies of P. It's a Souls-like. It's really fun. If you like Souls-like, yeah, I would recommend it. Nice. I was pretty sure you told me that you got Lies of P. I just hadn't heard or talked to it. Yeah, wasn't positive. Yeah, Donley, absolutely. I played it mostly on my old computer, and my old computer could barely run it. It was so funny. Like, not only did everything look crappy, but like the world would literally come into view as I would turn around because it could only like render what was in front of me. So like parts on the side would like glitch out as I moved in and out of you know, view kind of thing. It was pretty funny. Souls games look so cool. Yeah. Rip Porcupine. Yeah. It's been time to buy a new one for a long time, so especially the graphics card, but I decided to upgrade the whole damn thing. And I'm really glad I did because as I was transferring everything over from my old computer, I ran into some problems that are like, they shouldn't be happening, and there's no reason for them to happen. I basically think that it's kind of like slowly dying and falling apart, basically. So. What kind of games do you play, Kelly? I've never been a Souls-like player until recently. I got into it because I got into Elden Ring. I played Elden Ring and I was like hooked. And then I played Dark Souls 3. I beat Dark Souls 3. Um, I tried Sekiro. Not much for blocking though, so it was not my favorite. I'll try it again. And I started playing Dark Souls 1. But that game is really janky, so I'll finish it eventually. Uh, you know, I'll get to it. Cool. Donley says cool games to transition from PC with. I imagine the game feels amazing now. Yeah, it looks so much better. It's crazy. The difference is ridiculous. And my computer isn't even that high end, you know. I spent some money on it, but like I don't have like a 4090 or anything like that. I'm not, I couldn't justify that. Um, or afford it, you know, if I'm being real. Kelly says I don't even play games. You just watch people play sometimes. Oh well. Uh, do I know Silicone Bleach? You watched his streams a lot back since I've not been on Twitch much. No, I haven't. He did Souls playthrough. Nice. I haven't. But I'll check him out. There's a guy I watch. I can never remember his name because his screen name's weird. Uh, I can't even remember like how to pronounce it. I forget how I even caught on to him. I've been watching his YouTube videos. He plays Souls. He plays Elden Ring in like different ways. He'll like do different starting classes. He'll play it. He played it as Link. He played it as, he's cosplaying. He's not really playing it as those characters, but he's trying. It's fun. Lurk mode, no worries, Dunley. Thanks for lurking. All right. Stretching time. All right, stretching. Camera, what are you focusing on? That's so funny. Yeah, he tries to cosplay different characters as, whatever in Elden Ring. He's funny. I also think he's a funny streamer in general. Well, I only watch his YouTube videos, but I think he's funny. Um, Hold on. Let's see. All right, let's see your stuff real quick. The camera's trying to find my face. Yeah, it's really funny. Wait, did I? Am I? Okay, I might be getting some. All right, Kelly. I'm making the connection now. Sorry, it took me a second. Oh, this is cool. This is your ice wizard. Very cool. I like the underwater shot. That's really cute. Oh, I like the group shot too. That's really awesome. Your lychee. Yeah, yeah. It took me. I didn't make the connection. Yeah, yeah. Why don't you play any of the games, by the way? Um, yeah, the underwater shot reminds me of what's his name? Um, Ross Draws or something out of Zelda artwork. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Let me see real quick. Since I talked him up, I'll try and find the name of this guy. Yeah, this is such a weird name. Tulok and Mango. I don't know why this name, but yeah. I like his what's it called? YouTube videos. If you like Elden Ring stuff, you'll enjoy it. You know of Ross? Very cool artist. Yeah, Ross is great. Let's see. Dragon Let's Play. First time chatter says, Joe, just wanted to say I think simulcast is not allowed on Twitch. Just wanted to say before you get banned. No, actually, simulcast is allowed now. Um, thank you very much. I do appreciate that, Dragon Let's Player. Thank you very much. Simulcast, my understanding, is allowed. Yeah, they changed it recently. You're just not allowed to have chat from a different. You're not allowed to merge the chats and put it on stream at the same time. But I don't have chat on my stream regardless, so not a problem. Yeah, no, no worries. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. It's always good to look out for people. I do appreciate it. So unless they changed it in the last like 2 days, that's the rules right now. Yeah. I know they had some major change-ups recently, but I think that was only in regards to nudity and art and stuff like that, not what's it called? Um, Not simulcasting. All right, hold on a second. I'm having the hardest time seeing. 1 second. Let me zoom in a little here. Where's the plus sign? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. By the way, how long are you already painting? It's looking really, really good. Thank you so much. If you mean on this particular painting, I don't remember how many hours I put into it. This one's practically done tonight. I'm trying to do a speed run, and by speed run I mean I'm trying to finish a bunch of paintings that I took almost to finish, but I haven't had time off stream to work on. So I'm just going to try and finish them all on stream right now. If you mean like how long I've been painting as like a person in general, a long, long time. Originally I wasn't painting. I used to do artwork I tried to get into comics, and then I went into storyboarding, which is what I do now. And then on my own time, I've developed my painting skills over the last, I'd say like five or something years. Because before that, I was all digital. So yeah, I don't know if that answers, but questions are welcome. So I don't mind talking about it or anything. But yeah, because of my work schedule, I just haven't had the time to finish a lot of the paintings that I start on stream. And I only recently got this zoom in plugin to work. So I felt very self-conscious about trying to finish paintings on stream, because a lot of the finish work is very it's very detailed, it's very noodly, but now that I can really get in there and you can see what I'm doing, I feel much more comfortable, doing it on the stream. Yeah, Lychee, I hope you enjoy that guy's what's it called, YouTube channel. Uh, he also streams on Twitch if you're interested. Tulok and Mango. I don't know why that name, but yeah, it's fun. By the way, he does make some inappropriate jokes, just be forewarned. I don't have a problem with that, but just saying. Dragon Let's Play, or are you an artist as well? What kind of art do you do if you are an artist? I should say that I wasn't always all digital. Before I went all digital, I actually went to school for traditional, and learned all traditional. And then after learning all traditional, I went all digital for numerous reasons. And then after years of working and trying to get work and so on, I decided to go. Obviously, I still work digitally for work, but for my personal projects, I pretty much stick to oil paints, which I find very satisfying to work with. This started a few days ago. Oh, sorry, I missed the first message. Not really. I'm currently trying to get into digital art in the animation manga style. Got to get a drawing tablet soon, so it's pretty hard with a mouse. Oh yeah, it is very hard with the mouse. Yeah, I definitely. Um, yeah, the drawing tablets are very useful. I will say this. You know, there's the tablets and then there's the screen tablets. The screen ones are a lot more expensive and they are worse ergonomically, uh, but they're better for certain things, like obviously the hand-eye coordination aspect of it. Um, but you can get good at the tablets. Like I know a lot of people who have been able to like do full-on careers just with the tablets. You don't have to have the screen ones. You know, the one you get is like 25 euros. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And really, that is all you need. You can do straight up professional work with that. Like you don't have to have the fanciest stuff. I was just mentioning that because a lot of times people think they have to, have those things, and you don't. Are you familiar with I'm trying to remember what it is. The name of it. It's like Sakurabora boards or something like that. I don't know if you're familiar with that website. They have a lot of clips of like anime and stuff like that. It's a good resource for people who are into animation. What board? Sakurabora? Something like that. I don't remember exactly the pronunciation. Can't really find it. Yeah, it's let me see if I can find that for you in a couple minutes. The spelling, so I can never remember. I'm dyslexic, so I have a hard time with some of the with names and spelling sometimes. So sometimes you realize you did not improve anything at all. So that's okay. We'll try again in a second. Let me see if I can find that for you real quick. Oh, come on. There we go. No, not really. This thing is... not the most, like, not responsive. I don't know what the word for it is. It just keeps flicking around. All right. We'll leave it at that. Let's see. By the way, what's that bright line under the woman's left eye? Because it looks like the sun is on the other side. I don't know. 1 second. I'll take a look at it. Here you go. This is the boards. Oh, don't worry about it. So the light source is a little so clearly the light source is, hold on, clearly the light source is coming in from here, right? So this line might be going a little too far into her nose. Like the shadow might be needing to be a little more over. But other than that, it's the with that exception, it's the part of the nose, it's the part of the face that's like from the nose to the cheek, this part. So it's the light catching on this part because she's not, you know, she doesn't have a big nose and the light is coming not entirely from the side, but from the front and the side. So this part right here is catching light and this part back here is also catching light. Yeah, at least that's what it looks like to me. You have to understand this reference that I'm working from is what's it called? Not the best in the world because this is from found photography, so the quality is not great, which is the charm and magic of it, I think. But yeah, you know, it adds a level of difficulty to it for sure. Did you draw all the pictures in the background? Yes. Yes, I did. It's a little messy right now because I've also been using it to dry my paintings. But here, 1 second. Hey, scam. Yeah. So, like I said, some of those are obviously drying right now, so that's why, or maybe not obviously, but some of those are drying right now. Like, this one's drying right now. I varnished it. This one's actually crap. That's not going to ever be finished. So yeah. Yeah. A lot of these I did on stream too. Not all of them. I took a long break from streaming, but yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. There we go. All right. We'll keep it like that. Why won't that one be finished? Oh, so this one, I actually, it's a, well, you can't really see it very well here, I guess. It's a mess. And the paper I was painting on is made for oil paints, but it was absolutely miserable to paint on. So I started the same painting again. And it's actually the one I've been working on the most recently. Hopefully I'll finish it today, actually. I just didn't want to start with it because I'm tired of working on it. So yeah, so that won't be finished because I hate working on that paper. And I started over on a different surface. So yeah, that's about it. I have to figure out how to use that paper that I bought because I'm not a fan of it right now. It's good to switch things up. Yeah, absolutely, Kelly. Oh, that mood on that other looks very nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is the camera you're using specifically for a stream camera, the white one? Oh, this is just a Sony ZV-E10. It's not a particularly, you know, expensive or special camera. But yeah, I have it set up with HDMI and like a dummy battery so that I can use it for streaming. Dragon Let's Player. Sadly, I gotta go now. School tomorrow. See you around. Absolutely. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good one and hope you have a good day at school tomorrow. Yeah, so yeah, that one's just like I said, it's a APC camera, so it's not a full frame camera, but it's a good camera. I'm not like trying to I'm just saying it's not like, thousands of dollars. It was like a $600 camera, which, I know is not cheap. Um I'm just saying. And then this one that is a Logitech. I can't remember the model. It's an old one. I've had it for years and years now. But yeah, yeah, I was really tired of working on that other painting that I was working on. I'm happy with it. I'm not like, I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I have ADHD and I get tired of working on the same thing for long periods of time after a while. So hopefully I can, like I said, hopefully I can finish up more than one painting today. That'd be amazing. Um, and then I can either get back to it, either I can finish it today or get back to it tomorrow, because I'll be streaming tomorrow too. You get antsy when you're starting drawing, painting on something too much. Yeah. Yeah. I yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it. Just I get tired of it. And also I think a big part of the frustration is also um switching stuff lets the productivity function. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The other part too is I feel very frustrated sometimes when with my how long my paintings are taking, especially because of like my painting schedule. Um, and so I get very frustrated and um, what's the word I'm looking for? Not short tempered, but maybe I guess maybe antsy is the right term. Uh, but yeah, so switching it up does help for sure. working this small for just to give perspective, right? This is my thumb, you know. So these faces are very, very, very small. It is very challenging sometimes. And because of that, I also do not intend to put in a ton of detail into these faces. That's not, I'm not doing portraits, you know? I want to be able to convey what's happening, and that's about as like far as I feel I need to go with faces, especially when they're this small. This little plain color splotches take a lot of focus. Do you mean they take a lot of focus from the painting or from the viewer or from me? Like, what do you mean? Like they attract a lot of focus, attention on them? Yeah, seeing you put little paint marks on it is very hypnotic. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's this is it is a challenging part of the painting because every fraction of a millimeter like is enough to throw things off. A lot of times in a painting, it's not that like dire, you know, if you put something a little here, a little there, who cares? Uh Not with this part. With this stuff, it is very much um like the slightest shift makes a huge difference. If anyone's wondering why I seem to be painting the background into the character like that, it's because when you squint, the shadows all kind of merge together. Um, I am going to go in and differentiate it a little, but the shadows are just so close in value that it just kind of all merges together. And I'm trying to convey that. Another thing I'm correcting right now is something that many, me included, many artists, if not most artists, tend to do. Her head is at an angle, right? And we as artists tend to naturally kind of just straighten it out over time. And it's a real problem, really something to keep an eye out when you're painting, because I do it and I know a ton of other students and other painters who do the same thing. So just something to be aware of so that you can mitigate it. And sometimes you can't mitigate it and you just have to go back in and correct what you put down, which is what I'm doing for the most part. Very cool atmosphere. Thank you. It's what I'm going for. That's why I'm softening up a lot of edges that normally I would like go in and like put in all this detail in. Um, but yeah, it's you know the detail isn't the focus here. That's not what I'm trying to you know accomplish in this particular painting. So, but it that's also something that's kind of hard because like I think as artists we like to, or I'll just speak for myself as an artist. I like to show like I like to show that I'm capable and I like to show that my skill level and so on. And a lot of times painting detail and very refined stuff is part of that. So like, you know, using the restraint not to do that is very challenging sometimes. Of course, that doesn't apply to everybody. Some people, I know there are some artists who, and this is why painting that detail is showing off, because I know that there are artists who haven't bothered to study and can't do those details. So they avoid them. I'm not avoiding, so painting them is often a way of showing off, like, oh, look at my painting skills and ability. But, you know, it's the whole painting that I want to show off, not just my ability to do a portrait. Because if that's, if that's what you need from me, I got some behind me back there. You know what I mean? At this point. But it is challenging to not fall back into like old habits. Yeah, that's one of the most challenging things for me personally is balancing out the like vague, you know, atmosphere and the details and going in and rendering things because I do enjoy that stage of things. What is that, Donley? Is that a, what am I looking at? Something holding a heart. A Grogu? I don't even. Uh, Baby Yoda from the Mandalorian? Oh yeah, absolutely. How? It's white. It's not green. From here it looks like a cow. You got a sub to some channel, you have no idea how. And that is one of the many emotes. Oh, you got gifted a sub. Yeah, when they run out of people in to gift to, it starts gifting to random people. I found this one to be too distracting, so I'm gonna tamper it down a little bit. You don't think you've ever been to that channel? You don't need to be. They'll just give it to you. Yeah. It's a way of getting people to come, to their channel too. Right? Because now you're like, wait, what is this emote? It's like marketing. Holy crap, it's already 4? Jeez. Some speed run this is. Let's hurry up. Gotta go fast. Go faster. Gotta go faster. There we go. Now it's working. Come on. All right, let's see if I can finish in the next 30 minutes. We'll give it a 30-minute timeline here. See if I can, what I can do. Not saying I'm ending this stream in 30 minutes, just giving myself a timeline for this painting. Nope, I messed that up. All right, doggo. Ah, did not mean to do that. All right. Oh, stretching, stretching. Actually, before doggo. Gotta fill in some anatomy here. Doggo is so cute. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's adorable. He doesn't need a ton of work, I don't think. The doggo's barely visible though, it's crazy. Could you zoom out for a sec? Sure. Yeah, no problem. If I knew that I could control where it was zooming into, I might try and set up a like a command or something so that viewers could like zoom in and out. I know what's his name has that. I know a few people who have that. Only problem is because of like where my where the painting and my hand might be. You literally, if it zooms into the wrong place, you won't see anything. It looks beautiful and chromatic. Oh, thank you. Dog reminds me of the Nicholas dog painting from long ago. Yeah. Yeah, he did. I mean, I've taken a lot from Nicholas Uribe. I've studied quite a bit of his, and I there's a lot of things about his paintings I really love and want to incorporate into my own, um, and I've tried to. So that you know that's a big compliment. Um, Kelly says he's such a great painter, role model for how he paints, and being a cool artist human. Yeah, he is. Conley says, I went to the site and can't even tell what it's about when I got there. Donnelly says the Sakurabora site. I was lurking mode. I missed it. Oh, it's a website. It has a lot of animation reference stuff in it. Like it has a lot of animation resources in it. If you search any animated show or concept, you know, if you want like sword fighting or anything, like you'll find animation relating to it. That's what it is. By the way, did you see uh Danny, you know, from Our Painted Lives, Nicholas and Danny? Did you see her post um about their situation? So it's a search engine for animation reference. Yeah, sort of. Yes, for the most part. Very specific, yeah. It's very useful though for people who need that kind of thing. There's also a term for it. It has to do with like uh, anime when they go full on out or something like that. It has to do. I forget what that term is. It's Sakura or like there's a connection to the name of the channel, like or the website. I can't remember. But the idea is that it's when they put in all the effort and they have the budget and everything, and they go crazy with it. Oh, Don Lee. If you follow Nicholas Uribe and Danny, she posted they're they're getting married. You stand for them. That's funny. Yeah, they're super sweet, both of them. All right, time is up. So I am going to take a quick break. Um, Not sure I'm going anywhere. I'm just taking a painting break, and I will move on to the next one. I don't know if this is finished, but I'm done working on it for right now. It's a speed run, right? Don't always get to finish the way you want. I made some good progress on it either way. Looks great. How long till I can pet the pup? Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of pups, though, hold on a second. Let me get this. All right, this is, we'll see how this goes. Because I'm going to be zooming in, I'm not even going to bother to like fix the perspective. I'm going to be zooming in anyways. Yep, round two. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, just 1 minute. Let me just, gonna almost forgot to do something. Gotta remember to take a pill real quick. My allergies are killing me. Don't know why it does that. Like it won't smoothly follow my mouse. I don't know why. All right. Oh, almost messed up. 1 second. Almost messed up. Forgot I need to oil out before I start painting on it. For anyone unfamiliar with the process or the term oiling out. The idea is basically when you have a painting that's dry and you want to go back and paint over it, and you don't want to get dry brush effects on the canvas or on the painting, you basically put down a very, very thin layer of oil on the painting, just plain oil. And that helps all the paint that goes on it go on smooth, so you don't get that like dry brush effect. It's not perfect because if you have a texture that wouldn't normally be there from the paint, it's still there. But it is very beneficial. My preferred oiling out medium is oleogel. That's it. Oleogel is a gel, as it says in the name, but it's a linseed oil based gel, and it doesn't have any what's the word I'm looking for? Solvents in it. Which is great. So no solvents. However, if you cannot get your hands on oleogel for some reason, Gamblin solvent-free gel does work as well. Or you can always go with the regular oil. Like you can use linseed oil to oil out. I've also used walnut oil to oil out. So you don't have to use oleogel. It's just my preference. Also, if your painting sinks in between painting sessions, oiling out will help revitalize it so that you can see your colors better. And when you're working on very large paintings, it's recommended not to oil out the whole painting all at once. Simply because unless you know for sure you're going to be working on the whole painting at once. But on very large paintings, you might not. So in that case, you want to avoid just heaping on layers and layers of oil that you're not doing anything with. Also, be careful when you oil out. Make sure everything's dry because, you know, if it's not dry or even fully dry, it will start smearing your paint around. Don Lias, does it matter if you switch oils, gels as you paint? No and yes. So I know, great answer. But no, overall it doesn't. The aspects that do matter are there's a concept in oil paints called fat over lean. And the idea is you don't want to put a lean layer over a fat layer. And by fat, it means either oil content or thickness or both. The idea is you don't want a layer to dry on top of a layer that's still wet, right? Because that causes cracking. That's where that comes from. But other than that aspect of it, there's no problem with it as far as I know regarding switching the types of oils and gels midway or anything like that. So as long as you're, preserving that fat over lean rule or stiff over flexible, some people have started calling it, you'll be fine. You're also apparently you're not supposed to paint acrylics over oils, but you can paint oils over acrylics. Um, I know a bunch of artists who do it both ways. And as far as I know, it's really not good to do acrylics on top of oils. Okay, we're 1 second. Short break. I'm staying here. I'm just going to bring Dresden on because I wasn't going to bring him on because he was sleeping, but he just got up and turned around a bit, so he's awake enough to get on camera. I promised cat on camera today, so here we go. We're getting some Dresden. 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 Oh, baby boy, I know you're sleepy. Oh, you're so sleepy. Look at the sleepy boy. Sleepy boy. Hi. He doesn't even know what's going on yet. He's so out of it. Okay, Tristan, I'll put you down. You're still half asleep. Yeah, he's half asleep. Hey, Michelle. He got me with his nails a little bit right now. Uh, yeah. He, not bleeding, but he got me a little bit. He digs me. Yes, he digs me. Dresden's obsessed with me. Yeah, and I am obsessed with him. Yes. Yep. I love that little boy. I'm telling you, if I could, I'd have him on my shoulder while I painted the whole time. I'm I actually saw a different thing on how to do it. I might try. Like a pirate perch, like a pirate. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'll probably have to wear like the thing I saw the guy was wearing basically like a backpack that, gave extra space behind him. I Donley, I will absolutely rename the stream Liat into his pirate, the pirate and his parrot Dresden. Absolutely. But yeah, yeah, I need the guy was wearing a backpack to give the cat a little more space, a little more to grip onto. Um, but yes. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience for it. I'll be honest. I don't know if Dresden has uh the demeanor for it. So we shall see. It's a lot of work. It's like, you have to slowly get them there kind of thing. And it would be so freaking cute. I will say that. I'm gonna paint something so, once again, so small and so like lacking in detail, but detailed at the same time is very challenging. There's no way I'm going to go in here and paint all the details of everything, but I still need to be able to convey what is happening here. Let me know if you guys hear any music coming from the stream, by the way. Hey, Henry Spy, welcome. How you doing? Dresden, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now he's hyper. Now the little boy is hyper. I can't play with you right now, little boy. Little boy, I can't play with you right now. I can't. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah. Get your tail. Get it. Get it. No. I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Tristan. Oh, so vicious. Look at this little beast. This little beast. Oh. He bit his tail. He goes after his tail all the time. I do need to take a quick second. This thing is starting to itch. So I'm going to go wash it real quick. Make sure nothing's in there. All right, I'm back. Yeah, he's such a cute little fur ball. How you doing, Henry Spy? What have you been up to lately? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I washed because cats' claws can have a lot of bacteria and stuff in it. So, I mean, it's usually not a problem, but every once in a while you get get slightly infected or something. It's, like I said, usually not a big deal. But you gotta be smart about it. You're gonna head off. Thanks for a wonderful stream, Leon. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, absolutely. Have a great evening, Kelly. Um, I'll be streaming tomorrow night. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Just FYI, I probably only got about like 30 minutes in me for the rest of the stream, unfortunately. Um, Not quite the speed run I was hoping to get, but you know, it's all good. I still feel like I got a lot done. And I still have 30 minutes to bang this out, you know? Well, so we shall see. YouTube keeps notifying me about my audio. It's so dumb. I need some water. And some of these photos, the photo references, it is sometimes the biggest challenge is just trying to figure out what it is I'm looking at. Like, what is it I'm seeing? Because these are from found photos, and the quality is not great. Only very stripy swimsuit. Yeah, it's straight up like a you know, tiger pattern. Sorry, I got some weird notification. I'm trying to see what it was. Huh, I don't know. Well, oh, Donley, I just saw you messaged me something on Discord. Is it time sensitive? You need me to look at it now, or can it wait till after the stream? It can wait. That's why I sent it to you there. Okay, cool. Just I figured, just making sure. Sometimes you want to send something, you know, pertinent but private. So you know, it happens in general. Hmm. Yeah, I have to continue the what's it called? The swimsuit, through the shadow area to the light area. I think it sells the illusion pretty well. I mean, it still needs a little fiddling, but yeah. Oh, Don Lee, because I've mentioned this on stream before, I found out something. I was wrong. It had nothing to do. YouTube Music has a very strict policy on any music that has like self-harm, uh, stuff in it. And they put a warning on for anybody who listens to any of those songs, which is really annoying because you have to like click through it. So if you're not next to your computer or something, it can be super annoying. But yeah, it turns out that there are a ton of people complaining about it because it's an annoying uh thing that they do. And this just happened to me right now. I was trying to listen, Rage Against the Machine, Bullet in the Head is the song, and it will not play it. Yeah. It's supposed to give me a little thing to say, yes, I approve kind of thing, but you can't auto click it for always. You have to do it every single time. And not only do you have to do it every single time, it doesn't always work. Like right now, I'm trying to play the song, can't play it, will not play the song. There's nothing for me to click, there's nothing uh, for me to do. It's just annoying. 2 PC of them. It like I appreciate that they do that for people, but like you should have like a check mark or something that you can click because like I literally had to go to a different playlist right now because it wouldn't work properly. Also, apparently they don't know that Chop Suey is about that too. Yeah, no, I'm signed into YouTube. It still does that. And it's really annoying because, like, if you're not, like, let's say you're doing something, you know, and you have your music playing and you have your hands full. Oh well, just gonna stop everything. Uh, Rage Against the Machine, bullet to the head or bullet through the head or some whatever, bullet in the head. I don't know. Theoretically, it's supposed to allow me to click to approve it, but like I said, it's not doing a good job of that. No, no, it has nothing to do with streaming. It has nothing to do with anything. And I looked it up because I Googled it. I was like, what is going on? Is there not a setting? Can I not just, click a setting and like be, because, there's settings for like mature content or whatever. Nope. And I wasn't the only one looking into it. Like there's other people who are asking or complaining about it online. Like on Google's, uh, like website about, for this. Okay, are you playing it through YouTube or through YouTube Music? YouTube. Yeah, that's different. You have to I'm listening to YouTube Music. That's how it's like Spotify, right? So it's the same kind of thing. Yeah, it's very weird. I haven't checked it though, to be fair. Like I haven't like logged off of YouTube Music to try and check it. I don't know if you can even listen to YouTube Music without an account, but yeah, I haven't tried that. But like I said, I did find other people online complaining about it. All right, guys, I'm winding down hard. So it wasn't quite the speed run I had hoped for, but it was still fun to try, you know, give it a shot. Still got a lot of good stuff done. I am streaming again tomorrow night and Wednesday night too. That's the schedule. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of your weekend. I know there's not much left, but yeah. Hope everyone has a great Monday, and hopefully you can stop by on Monday, hang out, talk art, and you know everything else. All right, everybody, have a good night.